Hey, Master Coach G here, thriving after 50, mind, body, soul. And in today's episode, I have a question for you. And the question is, what's in your toolbox? You cannot build a house without tools. You can't repair a car without tools. You can't build a bridge without tools. Nor can you build the life that you desire without tools. So the question is, what's in your toolbox? That's what I'm talking about today on Thriving After 50, Mind, Body, Soul. See you on the inside. Hey, Master Coach G here, Thriving After 50. And in today's episode, I have a question for you. The question is, what's in your toolbox? Yes. So here's the thing. You can't build a house without tools. You can't repair a car without tools. You can't build a bridge without tools. You almost can't build pretty much anything without tools. So why wouldn't you want the tools to build the life you desire? Real question. See, having the tools in your toolbox will allow you the opportunity to use them to manage your life when things are challenging or they just kind of go sideways, because sometimes life just be lifing. So that means sometimes things can go sideways. So here's the thing. If your roof had a leak in it, you would get it repaired. If your car malfunctioned, you would need to take it to a mechanic. So whether it's your roof that needs to be repaired or your car that needs to be repaired, either or, tools are required to be able to fix it, right? And that makes sense, doesn't it? So why do you think you don't need a toolbox for life? And I really want you to kind of sit with that for a second. See, here's the thing. You need tools to repair the trauma. You need tools to repair the self-doubt. You need tools to repair the limited belief. You need tools to repair the lack of confidence and whatever else life has thrown your way to this point. Okay? So without the proper tools, you cannot repair those things. That's why you have to be aware. You have to acknowledge, and then you have to make the adjustments. So here's what I suggest, that you take the time to examine what's in your toolbox so that you will be able to get the tools that you need so that you can start building the life you desire. Okay? Because it's going to require tools in order to do that. And then you have to you have to utilize the tools. See, absolutely having the right tools is essential. It's essential because we have to navigate through this life. And sometimes overcoming challenges. But if we don't have the right tools, we can't navigate properly. Okay? It's like when you put in your GPS and you put in an address, you're expecting your GPS to get you there. That's a tool. You utilize the tool to get you where you want to be. So we need tools like that for life. Just like the physical tools help repair and build tangible things, we need tools to help build our mental, our emotional, our physical. We need tools for that. Those things are crucial for our personal growth and resilience. Okay? So let me give you some keys to consider, some tools that will help you, that you can add to your toolbox of life. Number one is self-awareness. Talked about that earlier. You got to be aware. Self-awareness, understanding of your thoughts, your emotions, and your behavior. Awareness is always going to be number one. Okay? So, self-awareness gives you an understanding of your thoughts, your emotions, and your behavior. Okay? Resilience, which is the ability to bounce back from setbacks. And you see some people that bounce back really quick. That's resilience. And we all need it. Here's another one. Mindfulness. Staying present and reducing stress. Mindfulness, yes. You have to be aware at all times because that helps you to keep your stress level down. Now, here's one that you may not think that would be on this list of things, but here it is. Communication skills. Expressing yourself clearly and listening effectively. Okay? Number 5 is goal setting. Define what you want to achieve and work on that. Whatever your aspirations are, whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are, whatever your purpose is, set the goals, define them, and work towards that. Positive thinking. I know that, nowadays, everybody's like, oh, positive thinking, positive. Yes, positive thinking, because even the Bible says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So whatever it is that you're thinking, that positive thinking gives you an opportunity to have an optimistic outlook on things. So yes, definitely. Okay, here's one that I know some people struggle with, which is time management. Okay, it's important because you have to be able to prioritize your task so that you can manage your time effectively. Okay, that is an important tool to having. All these things are important tools to have in your toolbox, and that's how you need to look at them. You need to look at them as a tool. Time management is a tool. Okay, managing your time effectively is a tool. Here's another one: healthy habits. Okay, we're always going to talk about health. Always, because everything comes back to your health. Having healthy habits, maintaining physical and mental and emotional well-being. Okay? Having healthy habits in those areas is a plus. Okay? It's a plus to have in your toolbox to be able to manage your physical health, your mental health, and your emotional health. That's your whole entire well-being. So yes, healthy habits is important. Here's another thing. Have a supportive network. The people that you surround yourself with, or the people that you socialize with, whether it's on Facebook or in real life, whatever. Have a supportive network. Make sure that circle of people are building you up and supporting you. That's a healthy relationship. That is another tool that you need to have in your toolbox. Healthy relationships and a supportive network is very important. Okay, to have that tool in your toolbox. Examining, enhancing these tools can help you repair and build the life you desire. Just like a well-equipped toolbox helps in the construction and repair, that's why you need these tools in your toolbox. If you have a problem with time management, there's an app for that. Seriously, there's an app for that. There's no excuse. So yes, you can Google Calendar. They have all type of organizational apps where you can better manage your time and be more effective with your task. Absolutely. You lack on your health and wellness, and you want to get fit and you want to get healthy. There's an app for that. Consider using, some type of fitness tracker or a meal planning app or a meditation app, or get involved with the app where there's other people, where people are being held accountable. Get you a iWatch, a Fitbit, something along those lines, something that will help you to be able to maintain and track what you're doing. Another good tool to have in your toolbox. These things are tools that is going to help you to build the life that you desire. Okay, here we go. Got to hit this one. Financial management tool. Yep. Budgeting. And let me tell you why this is important. Because for every person that has financial issues, I can almost tell you that they have some type of physical ailment, whether it's headaches or they can't sleep at night or they're not eating. There's something that is related to their finances, because whether there's lack of or their stress, so guess what? There's an app for that. Okay, so find you a budgeting app. Get on track with your finances, so that way you won't be stressing, and you won't have any type of ailments like high blood pressure, diabetes, because yes, all that stuff leads to that. It leads to that. So that's why you need these tools in your toolbox, so that you can prevent that, because that's what holistic health is about. I am trying to prevent it from happening. So that's the reason why I'm asking you what's in your toolbox. Personal development resources. This is going to help you to grow. You need this in your toolbox. Reading books, taking online courses, listening to podcasts, continuing learning, self-improvement. If you're going to be out here and be sociable, do things that you can add to your toolbox that's going to be a benefit to you. Okay? I mean, hey, everybody likes to be entertained. There's nothing wrong with entertainment. Don't get me wrong. But entertainment can't be your whole life. Okay? It just cannot be. Here's another one. Another tool is networking tool. Okay? Link up with people that have the same mindset, that have the goals and is on the path, or people that you can learn something from that's going to be able to help you. If you're the smartest person in the room, then you're in the wrong room. Period. So you should always network with people. Have that in your toolbox. Network with people, professional people that you can connect with like-minded individuals who are growing, who is evolving. Okay? Here's another one. Just mentioned it earlier. Mindfulness. There's an app for that as well. Okay? There's tools where you can, for meditation. There's tools for where you can listen to nice, quiet music, whether it's a river flowing or birds chirping or whatever your thing is, sounds of nature, whatever it is. There's an app for it. Download these tools, because this is what's going to help you and give you insight to keep you calm, to help you to stay on track. And it's going to help you to cultivate mindfulness. And it's going to help you to reduce the stress as well. And who doesn't want to reduce the stress in their life? So that's the reason why these tools are essential. And when I say essential, I mean they're essential, especially if you have a certain lifestyle or goal in mind. That's the reason why. And becoming, I just want to recap, the self-awareness. Okay? And even when I talked about the 3 A's, the self-awareness and acknowledgement and then adjustments, the self-awareness is key. You got to have that in your toolbox. You got to have resilience in your toolbox. Mindfulness is another thing that you got to have in your toolbox. Communication skills, where you can be able to express yourself clearly and listen effectively. That is very, very important tool to have in your toolbox. You got to definitely have goal settings, because if you don't have a defined goal to work toward, then how are you going to build it? That's a tool. You got to have that tool in order to build it. It's just like if you had a leak under your sink. I don't think a screwdriver will help you. I don't think. Now, I'm not a plumber. I'm just saying. I think you need like a wrench or something like that. I don't think you would need a screwdriver. Now, not to say that you don't need a screwdriver in your toolbox. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for that particular job does not require a screwdriver. It requires a pair of pliers. So guess what? Having all these things in your toolbox allows you to be able to go in there and get what you need. So if you need some positive thinking, guess what? It's in your toolbox. Go get it. If you need to better manage and prioritize your task for the day, for the week, for the month, for the year, guess what? Put time management in your toolbox. So when you need to manage your time more effectively, you can go to your toolbox and get it. You want to build healthy habits and maintain good physical, mental, and emotional health, guess what? You need that tool in your toolbox. You need to know what tools do you need in order to maintain good physical, mental, and emotional health. You got to know what tools to use. And then you have to have them in your toolbox. Because if you don't, then what's the point? Okay? Here's another thing, recapping. The support network. You need to make sure that your circle of people are people who are very supportive. You've got to have supportive relationships. You know, I hear people often talk about tribes and villages and all that. That has to be solid. You need that in your toolbox. So when you need someone to lean on, guess what? It's in your toolbox. Bam, go get it. Simple as that. Okay? Because these are the things that we need to enhance and repair and to build and reconstruct our lives. So yes, we need them in our toolbox, because you will never see people building a house without tools. So if you're trying to build the lifestyle that you want, it is going to require tools. So I am encouraging you, I am urging you, I am asking you, I am pleading with you to get the necessary tools that you need. There's too many apps out here. There's apps for health and wellness. There's apps for meditation. There's apps for financial gain. There's apps for personal development. There's too many apps. Utilize the tools. That is a tool. You use your GPS, don't you? That's a tool. When you don't know where you're going, first thing you do is go to your GPS. That is a tool. So guess what? All those things that I just mentioned, those things are tools. So when you don't know where you're going, you go to your GPS. When you are going through some type of trauma, you need to know what tool you need. You need to be able to go through your toolbox and know exactly what you need and pull it out and use it and start working on that and building on that. Use these apps. I mean, that's what they're there for. Because you want to be able to cultivate. Because the more you cultivate it, the more you're going to evolve. The more you evolve, the more you're going to see the results that you're looking for, that you desire. These tools will help you to build the life you desire. Okay? Because combining these tools effectively can lead you to becoming more organized, not just with your scheduling, but with your health, your mental, your emotional, and your whole entire lifestyle. Everything will shift. Everything. Hey, that's what I have for you today. I hope that this episode has added some value to your life. I thank you for joining me here today on Thriving After 50, Mind, Body, Soul. Hey, but before I get out of here, let me give a shout out to my listeners today in the United States here. Thank you. Canada, Belgium, UK, Mexico, Russia, France, Brazil, Ireland, India, Bangladesh, Australia, and just picked up a new listening audience in Nigeria. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Hey, if this podcast has been a benefit to you, please subscribe to my channel. Follow me, write a review, share it with someone that it may be a benefit to as well. And the question is, what's in your toolbox? Hey, I appreciate you. And remember, knowledge applied is power. This is Master Coach G, and I'll see you on the next level.